Hi everyone, Val here, and I got a package in the mail, and this package is from a channel called Lil Doggy, and he makes his own smoked salt, and he had reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in trying out his smoked salt. So I told him, of course, yes, I'm willing to try anything once. So this is Lil Doggy Entertainment smoked salt. I'm not sure what's in it. Steve's behind the camera with his arm reaching out. I think he wants my salt. But anyway, this is the smoked salt, and I'm not sure what's in it. He didn't say what he's got in it, but there's some, looks like maybe garlic flakes and some other stuff in there. I'm sure it's his secret recipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it on a couple things and let him know how we like it. And I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below so that you can, if you're interested in trying some of this salt, you can get in touch with him. YouTube.com, Pick a Low Bob, YouTube.com /PICKALOBOB. I will, of course, put a link in the description box. So two things we're going to try to do today, and one of them is I got a whole chicken, and we're going to put the spice on the chicken and cook it outside on the grill. I'm going to do two videos. In each one I'm going to put separate and use the salt on both of them to try both of them. But with the chicken, I'm going to do a pot of beans. So I'm going to be using small red beans. I'm going to be using some navy beans. And I'm going to be using some black beans. And along with the beans, I'm going to slice up some, this is pork jowl bacon. I'm going to put some bacon into the beans, the spice, of course, some diced tomatoes. I've got a purple onion. I'm going to dice up some of the purple onion, and that's what I'm going to put in the beans. So I'm going to go ahead and dice up some of my onions, cut up some of the bacon, and wash off my beans, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've rinsed my beans, and I used an equal portion of each kind of bean, the black bean, the navy bean, and the red bean, and I'm going to put it in the pot, and it's just Steve and I eating tonight, so we'll probably have beans left over. I have a little bit of the diced red onion that I'm going to put in also. I cut up about 3 slices of the pork, bacon, and then I have 3 cups of water here, which I'm going to pour over top of it, and then I have the smoked salt. So I'm just going to put in probably 2.5 teaspoons of the smoked salt, just to give it a nice flavor. We'll start there. And I'm going to turn this on high to get it to warm up, and then once it's started boiling, I'm going to turn it back to a simmer and simmer this. It is about 25 minutes after 1 right now. So I'm going to cook it for a few hours and see how the beans are doing, and then keep it cooking throughout the afternoon. So the clock is wrong because we lost power yesterday and I haven't reset it, but I'm going to reset it in a minute. It is 25 minutes after 1, and this is starting to cook. So we'll check it in a little bit. Hey everybody, I am back inside. It's now 4 o'clock, so it's been about 2.5 hours since I put the beans on. And the beans are cooked up. They look really good. So I'm going to take my can of the petite diced peeled tomatoes, and I'm going to put the whole can in there with the juice and everything in it. And I'm going to mix it up. And I did taste the beans, and I added a little bit more of the smoked salt that came from Lil Doggy. And I tell you what, that smoked salt tastes really, really good. So I've got the tomatoes in there now. I'm going to let this cook another hour. Cook that down a little bit. So we'll come back and check on it in an hour. We'll go ahead and let it cook. And we'll see how it's looking in an hour. Alrighty. We are finished with grilling the chicken. The beans are done. It's now 5:30, so the beans have been on 4 hours. You can see how nice they look here. Get a nice picture of those. And they have on them, we were cooking them with the Lil Doggy smoked salt seasoning. And we'll give it a try. They're really good. They're really, really good. Very good. Alright, that's going to be our dinner. We've got some corn on the cob. We got our smoked salt beans and we got our chicken that we grilled on the grill. So check out the video on the chicken. Enjoy the beans, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and come back and visit us again for more great recipes and family fun. Thanks.